Hey guys, it's Dustin. Welcome back to the Minecraft channel, and this is another vlog. But this is a very serious video. I never really make these ever. Just a lot of stuff's been going on recently. I've seen it on social media. I've seen it in my comments. I've seen it on Twitter or social media. But it's something that I can relate to, and I'm making this video because not only is it going to help me, but it's going to help a lot of you guys too, and that's what matters to me, because making videos for you guys and helping you guys is something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to help people, and what I'm going to be talking about is depression, and my story about depression, and how it affects you, and the things it can make you do or say, or it can cause. Now, I've struggled with depression for many years. A very long time. I'm 23 years old, if you guys didn't know. I'm 23, and because of depression and what I went through, came a whole slew of health problems for me. It gave me really bad anxiety. I have anxiety so bad to the point that I can literally I black out. I lose consciousness. I seize up. I it's so bad that I shake and I have seizures because of this, because of depression. Depression, it's scary, and it's very serious. When I would try to talk to people about it, it was, just get over it. You're fine. Everything will be okay. That never helped. That made me feel like nothing was going to be okay, and that this was never going to go away. And I don't think it ever really does. Depression is something that once you have it, it just kind of sticks with you for a very long time. I mean, like I said, many years, and this is so tough for me to talk about, because it's scary. Depression is very scary. It's very serious, and people that don't struggle with it don't understand that. They think that it's just something you can brush off and you're over it in a week, 2 weeks. No. It takes months and months and sometimes years in order to get over something, because I'm one of those people, I have very strong feelings. I'm one of those people that I will stop what I'm doing and do anything for anybody. That's just how I am. I put everybody first. I never take time and think for myself. I never live for myself. I do it for other people, and that's a problem. And it causes this. It causes these bouts of depression that I get. And it all started way back many years ago. I mean, I'm 23 now. I mean, God, I was very young. I don't even really remember. I mean, I was very young, maybe just a couple years old. My mom and my real dad were never married. They split up. I don't remember them splitting up. I was very young. I don't remember it. I do remember my stepdad. And obviously I remember my real dad, because I just what I'm saying is, I don't remember my parents being together or splitting up. I just don't remember anything. I remember my stepdad. And I remember him and my mom had my younger brother, who's the middle child. Out of 3 of us, he's the middle child. And my mom and my stepdad got married. And I remember the day. I was in the wedding. I remember the day. I was nervous. I was scared. I was young. I mean, I don't think I really understood what was happening. But I just remember it was weird, because it wasn't my real dad. It just felt strange. Once my mom got married, she had my youngest brother, who is now 10 or 11 years old, which is crazy. And at first, being an only child and then having 2 younger brothers get the attention because they were younger, it kind of got to me. It made me feel like an outcast. I had a different last name than everybody else that I lived with. It just felt weird. Like I said, I felt like an outcast. I felt like I didn't belong. I didn't feel comfortable in some situations with my family. And that's kind of when everything started. It just really only went downhill from there. I acted out at home. I talked back to my mother. I lied. I did stupid stuff. I was bad. I was very bad. And I didn't care. I didn't care about my grades in school. I was just an angry person. And people would like joke with me. People couldn't even joke with me because I would flip out. I would just fly off the handle completely and just lose my cool. And I would say things to hurt people because I wanted to hurt people because I wanted to make them feel how I felt or even worse. And that was a terrible thing. I didn't care about their feelings. You know? I just didn't care about anything. Not even about myself. It was the worst period of my life. And, you know, then as I got older, I started to get into relationships. And like I said, like I told you, I was one of those people that I did anything for anybody. And I let people walk all over me. I let people use me. And that was my biggest problem. I mean, I look back on it now, and I just think, like, why was I so stupid? Why did I do it? I mean, I literally would get in relationships with these girls, and they would just use me and walk all over me and lie to me, but I still tried, and I tried, and I tried for nothing, and never got me anywhere. And that's when my depression worsened. I felt like nobody wanted me. I felt so alone, and that's the thing about depression. It makes you feel alone, but you're never alone because there's always somebody that's going through it too or has gone through it that, you know, you can talk to and find comfort in. This female that I was with really lied to me and cheated on me and just completely used and abused me. Mentally, emotionally abused me. Not physically, but mentally and emotionally. Hurt me so bad. And this was like 6-7 years ago. It was tough. It got to the point that I stopped eating. I didn't sleep. My grades went straight down. I lost so much weight in my face. I was skinny. Like, you could see my cheekbones because I wasn't eating, because I was hurt. I was so incredibly hurt. It was ridiculous. I mean, I was like at what at the time was my lowest point, but I went even lower. It was tough. In and out of counseling, different counselors, talking to different family members. It just seemed like it wasn't going away. I had nothing to do to take my mind off anything I tried. I tried everything. It just came back, or it just stayed there. And the thing with depression is you learn to kind of mask it. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm depressed right now. I'm going through a depression. I'm heartbroken with my last relationship. You guys know Kristen. It was a very mutual thing between her and I, and we're friends. And that's probably all we're ever going to be. She's not my girlfriend anymore. She's just a friend. It's tough. You know, and I'm not the only one hurt. She's hurt too. But this isn't about her. This isn't about my past relationship. This is about being depressed and how I overcome it. And that's what I want to help you guys. I just want to help you. That's all. But that happened, you know? After this whole thing with this girl... Not Kristen. I'm not going to mention any names because it's just no point. It's done. It's over with. It's in my past for a reason. Graduated high school. Everything was okay. You know, things really started to look up for me. I kind of got myself out of the slump, but my depression never really went away. It haunted me. Couple years after I graduated, about a year after I graduated, 1 or 2 years after I graduated, I can't remember. One of my high school friends took his own life. This is the hardest thing. I'm just trying to hold the tears back. He took his life. And at the time, I had the same feelings, the same thoughts. I never acted on it, but I thought about it. I thought, who would miss me if this happened? Because at the time I felt like nobody. I felt like nobody would miss me if that was to happen, if I was just to end everything right then and there. My friend took his life, and it hit me hard. Very, very hard. I remember I went to his funeral, and I was okay. I kept my composure. They started playing a slideshow of video and pictures of him, and I watched his mom fall to her knees and just break down. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. Like, this is very personal information. She fell to her knees, and she just lost it. And I thought, this is what would happen if I did this to myself. This is what would happen to my family. I would hurt them so bad. And it sucks that something like that had to really kind of change my life. I couldn't even stay at his funeral. I saw that, and I mean, I lost it. I walked out, and I just hit the ground, and I just cried, and I cried, and I cried, and I thought, I don't ever want to put anybody through that experience. I never want my mom to have to bury her child. And it changed. You know, it really did. It changed. It kind of opened my eyes and made me realize that there's so much more to life. And there is. Some time passed after the whole death of my friend, and I hit another low point in my life. And at this point, I mean, it was so low that I didn't even think what would happen if I was to take my own life. I didn't think about it. I didn't care. And somebody saved me. That person was Kristen. Kristen saved me. She was talking to me. She helped me. Her and I got together, and then we ended up where we are now. Which, you know, I'm very grateful for her. But like I said, this isn't about her. But she saved me. She was my saving grace. She kind of picked me up when I was down and put me on the right track. It was great. But, you know, I'm heartbroken over this whole thing. I'm depressed. Never will I ever hit that low point in my life again where I would want to take my own life or even self-harm. And I know there's people that self-harm. I know people that do it. And if you're watching this, you're not alone. Don't feel alone. There's plenty of people you can talk to. Guys, if you're struggling with depression, or you know somebody that is, a close friend, a family member, talk to them. The signs are right there in front of your face. You can just tell. You can tell when somebody is just putting on that fake smile and that voice. I've done it. And if you guys struggle with depression, you've probably done it too. You just kind of wake up, it hurts, you know, you're miserable, but you're going out. So you just put on your mask and you just face the world. Life is a beautiful thing, guys, and don't ever take it for granted. You know, a lot of people kind of get this misconception of YouTubers. And I've had people have this misconception about me. You guys don't know me on a very personal level. You just know me. I'm just a voice behind a microphone playing video games. That's it. And they think just because I make YouTube videos and I have like a decent following and I sound so happy that I'm kind of like some superhuman that has no emotions and no feelings, that life is perfect and I have everything I ever wanted. That's not the case. I'm a person just like each and every one of you. I struggle with daily life struggles, just like everybody else. Just because I make YouTube videos doesn't mean I'm some special person, that I'm some superhuman. I'm not. I'm a normal person, just like you. There's people that are scared to talk to me on Xbox because I'm a YouTuber. Don't be afraid. I'm a normal person, just like each and every one of you. I hope what you guys take away from this helps you. You're not alone. If you need to talk to somebody, talk to me. Whether it be on Twitter, whether it be on Facebook, Instagram, Xbox, whatever. All my social media stuff's down there. Talk to me. I am here for each and every one of you. I may not be able to respond right away because I am busy. But it doesn't mean that I won't take an hour out of my day and have a conversation with you guys to make you feel better. Okay, that's cool. There's people talking outside. But I'm normal, just like you. Please don't ever forget that. I'm a normal human being, guys. I struggle with depression. I struggle with anxiety. I struggle with money. I work a crappy job. I'm normal. I'm human. Don't be afraid to talk to me. Don't be afraid to come to me. I'm here to help you. Please, guys, that's all I ask. If you're depressed or you're upset, come to me. You know, go to a friend, go to a family member. Don't be scared to address it because, like I said, life is a beautiful thing. Find something that is going to take your mind off of everything. For me, it was making videos for you guys. I don't know how many times I've made videos being super depressed, and the positive comments and the likes and people telling me stuff like, when I'm sad, I watch your videos, it makes me happy. That is the most gratifying feeling ever because I'm helping you and you guys are helping me whether you know it or not. You showing support on my videos and supporting what I do is helping me and it's keeping me going. And I want to be there for you guys. I'm here to help you. I know I ranted and I raved a lot, but it was personal information and I just want to let you guys know that if you're going through it right now, you're not alone. I am too. I'm here for you. You're here for me. You guys aren't just subscribers. You're family. You're my best friends. Almost 4,000 of you. Please, guys, just know that you're not alone in this thing, and I'm here for you. Whether it be watching my videos that help you or talking to me about the issues. You guys don't have to come to me and tell me your life story. If you want to, I'm here to listen. I'm 23. I've experienced a lot more things than most people would ever in a lifetime. Sad things, depressing things. But it made me a stronger person. It made me who I am today. Despite how much it hurts, I pick myself up and I keep going. Because it's just telling me that life has bigger and better things ahead for me. And I'm going to just keep chugging along no matter what happens. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you can take something away from this video and just know you're not alone. This was very hard for me to make. But I feel a lot better. So anyways, guys, I'll see you later in another video. Bye-bye.